What if the reason God hasn't answered your prayers is because there's something He wants you to identify? What if the reason God hasn't given you that upliftment you've been praying for is because He wants to still work on you? Our appetite can be something that will damage the plans of God for our life, and also damage other people's life if it is not put under control. What if God is wanting you to work on your appetite? What if God wants you to surrender those desires to Him to work on it? What if God is asking that you pray for self-control? David, he was a king. First, let's look at his history. He was a shepherd until God uplifted him and made him a king. But he did not identify that he had a weakness. He had an uncontrolled appetite. David had wives, but his eyes were still out for another woman, another man's wife, because he could not control his desires. He could not control his appetite. David used his privileges given to him as a king to commit adultery with another man's wife, and that in turn caused a disaster in his home and also destroyed another person's life. So what if God is saying, there's something I need you to work on, there's something I want to do in your life, there's something I want to work on, there's this ability of money spending. If I entrust this kind of wealth into your hands, you are going to misuse it for the wrong purposes. Maybe God is calling you to be a kingdom financier and you are not careful on how you spend your money. You spend money anyhow, anything that comes your way. You spend money, you buy things. It's not bad to buy things, but there is a place for self-control. Maybe if God entrusts you with that wealth, maybe the destiny of young ladies will be destroyed because you would use it to womanize. So check yourself. You are praying for God to uplift you. You are praying for God to bless you. You are praying for that position. But if God gives you that position now, will you be able to handle it? So there is a place for self-control. There's a place to allow God to work on your appetites, to allow God to work on your desires, that it will not later in turn destroy you, that it will not later in the future be used by Satan against you and against others. God is not stingy in blessing His people. He's just being careful so that you don't end up destroying yourself and also destroying other people. So think about it. What is that appetite in me that I have not yet had self-control over? Think about it and lay it at the feet of Jesus and let Him work on you. Upliftment, that the upliftment that you want, God is ready to give you, but there has to be a working first. There has to be a surrender of the wrong appetite so it doesn't destroy that thing that God has called you to do. Stay blessed.